Iona Gales looking for a third win in league play, led by Billy Chambers, 2014 MAC Coach of the Year. And, boy, those were some pretty good teams there that she inherited from Tony Bozzella before he became the head coach at his alma mater, Seton Hall. Joy Adams, Marina Lizarazu team went undefeated in league play. WNIT appearance in 2014, MAC Tournament Championship in 2016.
They were good. I mean, you talk about scary offensive team. But they also got after you defensively, you know. I mean, those were great teams, and, you know, Billy knew exactly what to do with them and how to get the most out of them.
Foul is on Lanesia Evans on the drive against Veseldinos. And the Gales will have a couple of free throws, their first of the night. Olivia Veseldinos, 5 points away from 1,000 in her career. Second season in New Rochelle.
John, you look at these two programs, they're the last two championship teams, besides Quinnipiac and Marist, in a long time. So Coach Chambers and Coach Milligan have been there, and these two teams are going to win their share of games as we go through February. So people are going to have to really be ready to play against them.
This is Toomey. Inside, another miss for the Bronx. They've missed 12 in a row to start the game. Isabel Lipinski is in there for Iona, number 12 in the maroon and gold.
Again, great execution coming out of timeout. They had a mindset to execute. Just got to finish.
Moy creating. That's a tough shot. Rebounded by Evans.
I mean, Iona hasn't exactly been lighting it up, so even though you're 0 for 12, it's still a 6-point game. I mean, this could be very different.
Confident stroke from Rafaela Toussaint. First points of the night for the Bronx.
And that's somewhere where, you know, she has the ability to stretch her floor, but she's been shooting it much better from three. And you see it go in, you get going here if you're Rafael.
Toussaint really broke out in the first game against Niagara when the Bronx swept the trip up in Western New York, defeating Canisius and Niagara. And then the return game against the Purple Eagles was a bit of a tough night for Toussaint. This is Athias. Offensive rebound by Moy. And Toomey is able to secure her miss.
And both these teams get about 8 offensive boards a night. Not exactly like a Manhattan or a Quinnipiac on the offensive glass, but every offensive board you got to convert on.
Firebaugh stepping in for 2. And Veseldinos runs it down for the Gales.
Yeah, they're taking Firebaugh over every screen and running her off the three-point line.
Moy, good ball fake inside, and she lays in 2.
I love the jump stop, such fundamentals. And I love, how about the back screen and slice cut to the rim? Nicely done by Iona.
Mobley the drive and kick. Firebaugh the miss from beyond.
And Mobley's just starting to get her legs, right? Her second game back, but again, she can pass the ball and she finds shooters.
See Jessica Schiffer and Anna Eckerstead waiting at the table for the next stoppage. This is Athias against Toomey. Well done by the Bronx defensively. Mobley finds Toussaint and the foul.
Now that's something that's been missing a little bit, right? A little drive and dish, putting the ball right in the hands of the scorer. Just a terrific drive and a draw and dish right in her hands. And that time I love Raff just going straight into the rim, using glass.
Another free throw here for Toussaint, a 72% foul shooter. Lipinski has the rebound. Still a bit of an encouraging first quarter here for Toussaint. She's got all 5 for the Bronx, after she averaged just 8 points a game over the last 3 and turns it over 19 times. Bronx falling to Niagara, Siena, and Monmouth in a row. That's Veseldinos missing from the corner. Evans with a great catch. Toomey lost it.
And just trying to do a little too much with the basketball, right? And it looks like she was going into a little dribble drop action.
Eckerstead and Toomey, that mammoth front line that the Bronx can employ. And, boy, good luck trying to score in front of the rim with those two out there.
And, you know, Ryder leading the league in blocks, one of the top teams in the country blocking shots. So you got to go into the body of a shot blocker. If you back off of them, they'll block every shot you have.
Bronx average 4.6 blocks per game. That's good for 43rd in the nation. A couple of free throws coming here for Thorana Hodge-Carr, just in off the bench for Iona.
A little matchup there, right? You bring the big out to you, and instead of trying to shoot over them, drive it to the basket, and it's good job by Hodge-Carr.
Hodge-Carr, first-year player from Iceland. Starting to grow into some more minutes. Billy Chambers and her staff have shortened up that rotation a little bit here over the last couple of weeks, and I think that can happen for a lot of coaching staffs
absolutely.
once you're 6, 7, 8 games into your conference schedule.
Yeah, you get to end of January, and obviously players have shown you what they're going to do, and then you have to try to break into being that 8th or 9th player.
Mobley in search of Toussaint inside. That is turnover number 4 here in the first quarter for Ryder.
And in there, I'd like to see Toussaint show her numbers to the passer more, rather than kind of get on the angle. You know, you show your numbers. You've pinned the kid above the block.
Hodge-Carr working it with Lipinski. Well done by Eckerstead to interrupt that pick and roll.
Yeah, Anna's become a much better defensive player, right? But she uses her length and tips, and I'd like to see her rebound the ball a little bit more and be more active on the glass.
That is Lipinski inside. Well done on the out-of-bounds play for Iona.
And if you want to score more points, make sure you're really proficient in baseline out-of-bounds, sideline out-of-bounds options. Mismatch here with Eckerstedt with
Final
Hodge-Carr.
10 seconds of this first quarter in the hands of Mobley. Schiffer left alone. And the first quarter expires for the Bronx. About as cold a shooting a quarter they've had all season. Ryder 2 for 18 in the first 10 minutes here in Lawrenceville. 7-point lead for the Gales as we head to quarter number 2 on ESPN+.